Hey guys, so we are so lucky tonight to have Maureen, who's said that she'll speak on the call for us, who absolutely smashed it last month. So didn't not only hit one promotion, but did a double whammy and hit 2 promotions in her first month. So went DD and then went SDD also, and then is absolutely smashing it again this month with 9 orders already. Is it you've got?
9, yeah. 9.
Amazing. So 9 orders already this month. So Maureen's going to kindly share us some tips with us and some advice. Sorry, I'm just getting my questions up for you. Okay, so first of all, if you can just share why you started the products and then why you decided to join the business.
Okay, I started because I was in a bit of a rut. Like everyone else, I'd tried various diets. Rosemary Connolly usually worked, but I really got kind of bored after a while with the whole no fat thing. And every time I stopped it, I put on more weight, like every other diet, I think, once you stop and start eating normally. And I had seen Emma on posting all the various things about Juice Plus, and she's so persistent. Okay, at first started going, oh, for God's sake, what is this? And then I thought, really I like these sort of progress pictures. So at that point in time, I was 12 stone 10. And I had been 13.3 or something like that a couple of years ago, and got down to 11 and gradually put it all back on again. So I'm doing a big charity cycle next year, and I wanted to lose weight for that. So I thought, well, let's try it. So I can't remember the sequence, whether I started on the capsules or whether I started on a trial shakes, can't remember. But I started on the capsules because I was just so lethargic at work, coming home and just lying about and being really tired and not wanting to exercise and really not wanting to do very much. My job was a bit full on, stressful. And so I started on the capsules. Within 2 weeks, I was texting Emma going, I cannot believe I'm running about like a nutter doing all my housework. And, I hate housework anyway. So doing housework and pottering about and doing little things that I needed to do. And I was like, this is weird. And then it just gradually built on from that. Following the plan is the easiest thing I've ever done. I think if anyone's following it, they might agree with that. It's just easy. And I do 1 shake a day. I never do 2 unless I haven't got anything in for lunch. Lazy cow kind of thing. So having done that, and with Emma being so persistent and lots of things on the wall, I kept saying to her, I might think about this, because she was always looking for somebody, and I was like, I might think about it. And she kept saying, as you do, oh, you'd be really good at it. And I'm like, yeah. I work full time. And anyway, I thought the more I went on, I want to retire in 2 years' time. I've worked since the day I left school at 17. I started my student nurse training when I was 21, 32 years ago. So I've been in the NHS for 32 years. I have been a sister for a long time. And the stresses of that are just getting ridiculous. And, love my job, but it's just stressing me out. The premiums help hugely. Just, I'm so much more chilled at work, bizarrely, anyway. And so I thought, I want to retire in 2 years' time, but I can't do anything else. What else can I do? I'm a nurse, I hand instruments over, I boss surgeons around and anaesthetists and all that kind of thing. I can't do anything else, but as it turns out, I kind of can.
You can, for sure.
I kind of can. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done, and anyway. So that's why I joined the business, because I do earn a decent salary, and it is different from a lot of other people. I want to be able to retire and not be totally dependent on my husband. I want to be able to go with him when he's traveling abroad. He works for Microsoft, and my daughter is also wanting to do musical theatre, but she wants to go to London, which is joyous. That's like £52,000 over 3 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So my son, he's a ballet dancer. He had the choice of going to London or Glasgow. He chose Glasgow. We were like, yay! Honest to God, it saved us £52,000. How would have done it? I don't know. I don't know how would have done it, but he's in Glasgow. But she wants to go to London. Anyway. So that's my why, is I don't want to be, I'm kind of selfish. I don't want to be skimping and scraping to put, and doing without at this age. I'm 53, by the way. I feel like everybody's gran, but anyway. So that's my reason. I don't want to really have to sacrifice too much myself. I will do if I have to get her there, but if I don't have to, that would be fabulous. And I can do without the stress that my work that comes with my work. I love it, but I don't want to be 65 and sort of saying, what is it you're saying, son? Can he hear you? We laugh about it at work, but no, I don't. I just don't want to do it, and I want to leave in a good place rather than being absolutely exhausted. My dad never saw his retirement. He died before he was 65, and my friend's husband died at 50 odd, and I got really depressed actually. I'd gone through a big health, this was 12 years ago, through a big health scare, and so I was on the up in my career, but the next few years I was on a big downer, and the tablets have helped that hugely, and I just want to help people be healthy.
Amazing. And I think that's so important as well, that you've got your focus this in, you've got your why. Why you want to do this, and you've got your goals, and because you've got that, you will achieve them because you've got that in your mind and they're set. So that's amazing. Your story's incredible as well. So you are like a premium capsule selling queen. God knows how many premium capsule sales you've made since being in this business, but I think the majority of your sales, if I'm right, are premiums, aren't they?
I think so. And I honestly believe this, and I think that this is number one message to get to everybody, is be a product of the product. I've only lost 1.5 stones since I started it. Well, maybe 1 stone and 10 pounds, something like that, and we're talking since May. But I look as if I've lost more. I look as if I've lost more than that. And here, I should really post a picture of when I was at my heaviest. I had dark hair, and I had a big round face. So I had this big round face with dark hair and a bob. It wasn't great. And but people now can see here, I've got bones, I've got sort of shoulders, and they just kind of look at me and go, what the hell have you been doing? And I was like, And I'm really reluctant to talk about it at work because, it's not the place I'm at. My head's never there. At work, I've got to be at work. And, they'll sit me down and say, right, tell me about these products. And I'm like, no, I haven't got half an hour to tell you about the products. So, it's always, I'll FaceTime you, but I'll PM you and all that. So it's trying to get the message across, but they can see that I've got more energy. I'm not walking about like a zombie and being really miserable and crabby and sort of a horrible boss. So I hope. Anyway,
so with the premium,
so I am a product of the product. That's it.
So with the premium capsules, are they the product that you recommend to everybody, or is there like a specific way you go about selling them or such, or is it just sharing your journey on them?
I share my journey. When I'm talking about the products, I will break it down into daily cost, because it freaks me out saying to somebody, they say, oh, what are these magic beans? And if I've got to get out this mindset, but I will think about, right, what is your job? Like my nursing assistants, I'll think, God, it's like 57 quid a month, and I was like, oh, you know, and so I'll go back, I'll take this down, I'll go back and say, well, you know, if you do want a bit of energy, the boosters give you a bit of energy. If you don't eat breakfast, try the shakes, and that will give you your metabolism a boost. Get that going, and that will start your weight loss. If they've got issues with skin, I've got a nursing assistant who's she's taken the berries after a long time. Before I started, I had sort of spoken to Emma about her. I'm looking at the wrong place. Anyway, I'd spoke to Emma about her, and she'd messaged her back and forward, and she's only just decided now, and she's going on the berries, and that makes me feel much better because I know she can afford that.
Yeah.
You know, I think, and I'd like to see how they do, and I think that's what I sort of think, like, what are your issues, and if I won't push the premiums if I don't think that's terrible. If I feel that it will be too much for them per month, because it is a lot of money.
I think that's some really good advice there. So I think it's really important for all of us. We need to be on the products ourselves to be able to recommend them first of all anyway. But by just sharing your story, because I find, I don't know if you're the same, once I tell people my story, they just say to me literally half the time, like, I just want to feel how you feel. And if they can see it in you, and they can see that whether it's in person or on Facebook, and they can see how amazing you feel, they will want to take what you're taking, because they will want to feel how you're feeling. So you can post about all the facts all day long, but half the time people don't really care about that. They just literally see you and want to feel as happy as you are, or have that energy boost you've got. Yeah.
The posts that have sold the most have been the ones where I've talked about magic beans. And it's been friends of mine, two friends in America, just, you know, give me them kind of thing. So I was like, okay, this is what I need, and this is what you do. And one did it through the website, one got me to do it. And actually, the most recent one, he got the premiums, and he bought the premium sort of chewies for his kids. And I'm kind of like, he could have got that in free, but I forgot, you know, I didn't, because he did it on the website, I didn't get the chance to tell him that.
You can't do the Children's Health Study on the website, so we can only process that for people. I don't know why, but it doesn't let you.
Yeah, so that I kind of, I thought, oh well, I got a good sale out of that one. I know. But I think because they know I'm on the premiums, they kind of want a piece of that. My neighbour came to pick up a parcel today, and she again was like, what have you been doing? She's going, oh my God, look at you. And I'm like, yeah. So I was telling her about it, and her daughter's into Wicks, Joe Wicks.
Yes, yeah, I've got his recipe books.
Yeah, her daughter's into that, so she said, you know, I'll get her to have a look and see about that. So I might get some from my neighbours. I don't push it. I really feel as if I don't push it. My posts on Facebook, I really try to be a bit varied, because I hate seeing juice plus after juice plus after juice plus. I don't like it myself, and I just think, don't do that. You know, I've only been doing it a month. I mean, God, who am I? But you know, it's like that's kind of annoying. It is annoying.
I find that I've always found as well in this business that people sometimes try and overcomplicate it. So people try and go too much into the facts, or too much about, like, oh, you could do our shake plan for this, or this is our gold package and it's this. People, honestly, they don't care about it. They just scroll past those posts. But the more you're posting about sort of personal stuff, so how you're feeling, what you're taking, your progress, or your meals and things like that, and just sharing your experience, that will get you the sales. Like, you don't need to be a salesperson in this business to do well. You just need to share an experience. And if you're taking the products every day, you should always be feeling those benefits. You should always be able to share them. So making it personal is so important. And I'm the same. When I see Juice Plus literally on my newsfeed all the time, even I sometimes will just scroll past the post, because I want to know how people are feeling. I want to know what the changes are in them. Like, I don't care about how many different fruits and veg are in the shakes. Like, I know personally from when I started, I just wanted a product that I knew was going to help me. So I just wanted to see the results.
I think that's something I've got to learn as well. I mean, how to just personalise things. I'm not very good at personalising things. Like, I'll come home from work on a day that I've forgotten to buffer the night before, and it's just like, I think I see something and I think, right, I'll take that and I'll tweak it a little bit and put it in, and I never feel right doing it. It takes me ages. It takes me 15 minutes. No, it takes me far too. I'm an old person. It's like, oh God, it takes me ages to do all of this. But I get there in the end. But yeah, I think you're right. I think the personal ones make the difference. Somebody put, my favourite one was the Kermit one. Who's...
Oh yeah,
I think you don't need Juice Plus. You've had a packet of
Starburst and a pickle or something.
Yeah. That was the best one ever, and I got a sale out of that one as well. It was just my friend. Well, I haven't got it yet. She's still to do it, but she said, "Oh, you've got me in that one." She says, "I've got,"
that's the thing.
And she wants the premiums. I'll get a premiums one out of that as well.
People just need to realise it's fruit and veg. It's good for you. Yeah. Sometimes making little jokes about it catches people's attentions more, because people will have a bit of a laugh and they'll be more intrigued. Okay, so sorry, I'm just gonna speed up now. Didn't mean to sound rude. I'm kind of starting to count down.
Told you.
I can see it in the corner being like 8 minutes remaining. Do you have any top tips for us?
I think I've talked about them.
I was going to say you shared quite a lot, but I didn't know if there was anything else.
I don't think so. I don't push it, and I think that's a huge thing. I try not to push it. If people ask me, then I will witter on for half an hour. I mean, someone was round looking at my garden the other day, and I literally gave him. He asked me about it, and 20 minutes later, I had to apologise. It was like, you did ask, sorry. That might have got me a sale as well. So anyway.
That's brilliant. And okay, so what are your goals by Christmas?
A team. So that's one goal, so that I don't have to do it all myself. So far I don't have a team, there's just me. So a team would be great by Christmas, and I need to figure out how to do that efficiently. I don't know how to do that efficiently yet. I kind of want to be where you are in a year, I think, or 2 years. Certainly by the time I retire, I need to be where you are. So anyway.
Let's do this. Oh my God, so exciting. Thank you so much for sharing that. And sharing the story. You've been absolutely amazing, and I can see in all the comments, I don't know if you've been seeing them as been going on about
any comments.
Everyone writing said, love your accent and sense of humour, listen to your stories made me feel so much comfortable and confident to work for Juice Plus. You're amazing. Like, there's so many comments from the goals, so you've got loads of love tonight, so thank you so much, and I know they all really appreciate it as well. Just a couple of things before we get off the call, because my time is literally counting down. On the Diamond Academy group, there is a live video thing of Hayley and Emma Karen at 9 o'clock. So if anyone is got another spare half hour, make sure you get on that. If not, it is live, so it will be on there tomorrow. So listen to it when you're driving to work or something like that. But Hayley's absolutely amazing as well. So make sure you have a watch of that at some point. And I've got a few bits, but I'll do a video tomorrow in the team page with just a few notes from the Bournemouth convention, which was absolutely amazing, guys. Honestly, it is incredible. Events will change your business. So if you haven't been to an event yet, you need to be going to one at least every couple of months. And if you haven't booked Birmingham yet, I know tickets will be going back on sale, but you need to get that booked. Book hotels. There's an apartment that I'm staying in, and I know a few of the other girls are, which you don't even have to pay for until you get there, so you don't even need to worry about money yet or anything like that. Just don't even think about it. Just say yes and just do it. So I'll do a live video tomorrow in the team page, just covering some bits from Bournemouth. Thank you so much for getting on. I have recorded this, so I will upload it tomorrow, and then I'll send everybody the link. And I know everyone's going to give you a massive shout out on Facebook, Maureen, because you've been absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for that. See you all soon, girls.
Okay.
Bye.